Welcome, KSL Gang. Welcome, KSL Gang. Today we're going to be reviewing Blue Raspberry Burst Body Care from Bath & Body Works. This one is one of 4 in their Sweet Summer line. Now this one is a complete new fragrance. The others are repackaged besides Starfruit Sangria. I know it hasn't been in body care, but maybe other products. I also have 10 layering combinations, but okay, let's jump in. The notes are blue raspberry, juicy candy, and sweet musk. I want to start off saying this one is not a light fragrance. It's more medium to strong. On the opening, you get this bright blue raspberry scent that's candy-like. It's very sweet, fruity. Just picture any blue raspberry candy. It can be blue raspberry sour belts, blue airheads. Just think blue raspberry candy. So the opening is very playful, youthful, like you're taking a trip to the candy store. As it starts to settle, that musk, it does come in, but very gentle. It's not that clean, sharp musk that you will find in those fresh fragrances. What it brings to this fragrance is a gentle warmth and adds a beautiful depth to it. It also makes it more than just a simple fruity candy fragrance, almost like a rounded, mature feel to it, and even more so perfumey, like a blue raspberry perfume. So yes, it does start off very sweet, sugary and candy-like, but it dries down to a more sweet, warm, fluffy aroma, and it still holds on to that blue raspberry, but it's not an overly sweet one as it starts to settle on the skin. It gave us the best of both worlds if you're looking for that sweet, fruity, blue raspberry fragrance, but you also want to smell a little perfumey and has something extra to it. So the scent is both uplifting and comforting, but it's like I'm also grown and I can pull this fragrance off because of that musk was added. And like I said, it is not overwhelming or a strong fragrance note. On me, it's not, because I definitely pulled out a little bit more of that sweet blue raspberry, and that musk is just very soft and gentle, and I love it. When I first tried it, I instantly fell in love with it because on how it changes up from sweet, juicy, fruity candy to this beautiful blue raspberry perfumey scent, but still candy-like. This was done very well. Now there's only one fragrance I wanted to compare this one to, and not Cotton Candy Clouds, but Enchanted Candy Potion. No, that one does not have the musk, but it's sugar, berries, and whipped pixie dust. They both share that sugary sweet opening, but to me it's like a flanker of Enchanted Candy Potion. Like that one, it's the pink cotton candy, and then Blue Raspberry Burst, it's the blue cotton candy, but they smell so similar. They're just different flavors of the same scent. I kept going back and forth smelling my arm. I'm like, these are so close, and because of that musk is not overpowering and strong, that's why I was able to pick it up. So if you want a blue raspberry version of Enchanted Candy Potion, this one is it. And this one had a good amount of lasting power on me. This was still on my skin at 5 hours. It wasn't as strong, but it was still there, and that was without the lotion or cream, so that was really good. And a body cream and body lotion are very well fragrant. There is no light smell coming from these. I mean, very fragrant. And these two also has a little bit more warmth than the actual fragrance mist, so it just captured that whole eating your candy in the summertime. Love it. To me, they're pretty much the same strength as in which one is stronger. I put them on different arms and that was pretty much the same to me, but they also had a more creamy whip vibe, so that was good. And the body wash was very enjoyable in the shower. Not that you can still get it on your skin afterwards, but while you're using it in the shower, very enjoyable. Now for those who might initially think this leans a bit young with the bright fruity opening, I would say try it out and let it develop on your skin. Like if you're able to, try it out in the store, walk around for a little bit and see how you like that dry down, because to me that's what elevates this from just a playful, sugary, candy fun scent to a more scent where us grown folks can wear. Even if it didn't have that musk, I would still enjoy it. I know some people was commenting on my social media post that was saying that this is more towards preteens or teenagers. This looks like a collection for kids. I'm sure it's very eye-catching to them. If it's just way too immature for you, of course you don't have to try it or get it. I believe it is very wearable for all age groups. Now we're going to jump into some layering combinations, and what I did with these layering combinations, I didn't just stick to the more fruity candy fragrances. I brought in a lot of the perfumey fragrances, and y'all, these are top tier. First up, we have Bath & Body Works Always and Forever. This will make Blue Raspberry Burst feel softer and a little more grown up, like adding a hint of elegant flowers and a smooth warm base. So this is very perfumey. This is your blue raspberry perfume. Next we have Bath & Body Works Carried Away. Layering this will make the fruity part of Blue Raspberry Burst even more intense and juicy, with an extra touch of creamy sweetness that smells delicious. Carried Away is already vibrant and fruity, so this just up the notch. Next we have Bath & Body Works Perfect in Pink. This will add a sweet and slight tart cherry smell to that blue raspberry, making it a fun fruity mix with a creamy nutty softness. This is a really nice blend. Next we have Bath & Body Works Paris Amour. This will give Blue Raspberry Burst a light and pretty floral touch, almost like adding a fizzy champagne-like feel with a soft musky background. This is another one that gives you that nice perfumey vibe, but still holding on to that candy smell. And next we have Victoria's Secret Pink's Strawberry Dip. If you love sweet treats, this will make Blue Raspberry Burst smell even more like a dessert, adding a baked good and an extra candy sweetness, perfect for my gourmand lovers that likes it extra sweet. And next we have Victoria's Secret Pink's Sugar Sky. This will make Blue Raspberry Burst feel even sweeter and softer, like wrapping yourself in a cloud of cotton candy with a creamy, gentle warmth. These notes play off of each other perfectly. You know it has the cotton candy sky still with vanilla, and this one also has that sweet musk, so it's perfect. And next we have Victoria's Secret Tease Creme Cloud. This will add a light, airy vanilla sweetness to Blue Raspberry Burst with a subtle creamy floral that keeps it feeling soft and sheer. This combo smells addicting and I'm hooked. Next we have Victoria's Secret Pink Fragrance, which is one of my most used perfumes. This will add a fresh, crisp apple note that blends nicely with the blue raspberry, along with a smooth floral and a hint of clean woodiness. These are super pretty together and gave me a really nice projection. Next we have Britney Spears Midnight Fantasy. This one will make Blue Raspberry Burst more richer and adding in the dark juicy berries and a warm sweet base that feels more like for a nighttime out fragrance. It is your sexy candy mashup. Last combination we have is Blue Raspberry from Dirty Soap Soap Co. If this is not the perfect combo, I don't know what is. This is inspired by a Blue Raspberry Jolly Rancher. This is going to make Blue Raspberry Burst even more intense and hold on to that candy smell and makes it super strong. So if you want that all out blue raspberry candy, this is perfect. Okay guys, that's going to complete my review with Blue Raspberry Burst. I am loving this one. I'm for sure will be getting my backups of this one. Now I love cotton candy clouds, but I feel like I love this one a little bit more, y'all. That says a lot on how I feel about it. As you can see, you don't have to just pair it with another candy fragrance. You can play around with some more perfumey clean fragrances. Let me know, have you tried this one out? Will you be trying this one out? And what do you think? Next up should be my bubblegum pop review. I did that one when it first came out, but we're gonna have to do it with the whole collection. But if you haven't already, subscribe and join the KSL gang. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Hey KSL gang, if you're into ASMR, make sure to check out my other channel, Keke's ASMR Stories and Reviews. Also, if you're looking for quick, easy recipes, check out my other channel in Keke's Kitchen. I'll see you over there.